Hey, look at my highlight though. Like, Iluvsarahii did that, sis. You did that.
Alright guys, just a little side note. In the tutorial part, my camera kept going in and out of focus, and it usually doesn't do that shit, so I really don't know what was going on, and I was debating if I should upload this video or not, but you guys wanted to see the review and tutorial, and you guys really liked the black smoky eye I posted on Snapchat, so I'm just gonna upload it. I don't know why my camera was going in and out for some parts, but please just bear with me. I will try to fix that for the next video, but I love y'all, and I hope you enjoy anyway.
Hey guys, it's Serena, and in today's video I'm going to be filming the Iluvsarahii xoxo Colors collab review for you guys. I've had this collection for about a week and a half now, and you guys said you wanted me to do a review on it, so I'm going to be doing that. And unfortunately, I did have the lip gloss that I bought with the collection. If you've seen my Instagram like mini tutorial, I included the lip gloss, but I tried it on like by itself, and I could feel the like grittiness of the glitter in it when I rubbed my lips together, and it was a really thick gloss, and I'm not really a fan of it, so I returned it. I'm sorry guys, so I don't have that to show you or any lip products in this review, but if you guys want to see how the lip gloss wore on me, it's on my Instagram at Serena with 4 A's _MUA. You can see my tutorial there of how I applied it and how it looks if you guys don't mind like the grittiness or the thickness of it. But yeah, I'm just going to be showing you how I recreated or created this look using the eyeshadow palette and the highlighter in Bathe. So I have these two to show you guys. And yeah, so before I get into the tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the products, the prices, how I like them, and my overall review of them. So just like my last Norvina review, I'm going to just be talking about the products first, and then the second half is going to be the tutorial. So first off, the eyeshadow palette, this one retails for I think 30 something. Let me double check though. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette retails for $35, and it comes in this really pretty like light pink unicorn, and I saved them just to show you guys. So looks like this. It's super pretty and has her signature on it, xoxo Colors. And then the eyeshadow palette looks like this. This is obviously So Karen. She loves plants, and it's super cute. So it's very small. It fits like in the palm of my hand. It's not a very big palette, and it does come with 6 eyeshadows and a really nice mirror. So it's super cute, and the eyeshadow names aren't on the front, they're on the back, but a lot of people are getting them mixed up. They're exactly how they are on the back when you flip it. So Paquito Moss, it says the first shade in the left hand corner, and that's the first shade. So some people are thinking that it's like Paquito Moss is the one right like underneath it, like this brown shade right here, but it's actually once you reverse it, like Paquito Moss is the first one, and then when you reverse it, it's the first one. So just keep that in mind when you're watching tutorials. Some people are getting it wrong, but I can see where the confusion is because it's easy to like confuse the shades on the back and the front when they're not underneath each other, if you get what I'm saying. So the eyeshadow palette is really nice. I like it. So let me show you guys the fallout in it. There's not much. This is the matte shades. It has like no fallouts. When I put it on my eyes, there was no fallout. As you guys can see, when I do the tutorial part, you'll see that there's no fallout or anything. But with the shimmery shades, it can get a little bit messy, especially with the black that I use. Just be careful because you want to probably do your eyes first when you're doing a like black smoky eye or using the black in some kind of way, just because it does have some fallout and it can get messy, like it's all over my hands and stuff and in the pan. Just make sure you do that. But other than that, the shades are super pigmented, as you guys can see, like so much pigment in them. I love this shade Palma and Paquito Moss. This is Paquito Moss, this is Palma. I love them. Like, this palette is everything. Obviously, you guys can use this for the everyday use. You can use like this brown shade for the everyday use just in your crease, or you can spice it up and do a black smoky eye, or use this one in the center of your lid. You can literally do anything with this palette, and I really like it. So I definitely think it is worth the money, especially if you are a Dose of Colors supporter or an Iluvsarahii supporter. I love her. She's super nice. I actually met her at BeautyCon. One of the nicest influencers I've met, by the way. But yeah, this palette is definitely worth the money, and I would definitely recommend it to you guys. Oh, and the blendability, 20. It's a 20. All right, and moving on to the highlighter, the last product I have to show you guys. This one is $28, I believe. Let me double check, because you know girl don't want to get it wrong. Yes, the highlighter is $28, and it does come with a really pretty mirror. And then the highlighter, comparing it to maybe like an Ofra highlighter, it's just about the same. Ofra is a little bit more, but you guys get the gist of it. The highlighters from Dose of Colors are super pigmented and creamy, especially this one from this collection. She really did that. Like, let me just show you guys. Honestly, this is Bathe. I only got one of the highlighters, but it's super pretty. I didn't even use Fix Plus or anything to apply it today, and you guys can see it's super blinding. So This one is super good. Some people say it works on lighter skin tones, but I mean, I like it on my skin tone. I guess if you're darker than me, you could probably mix it with Soulmates or some other like goldy highlight you have. But yeah, these are the products. I love them a lot. Iluvsarahii is a super nice person. I respect her so much, and her collection is amazing. So if you guys are get anything from the collection, I would honestly recommend the highlighter and the eyeshadow palette. The lips, I didn't really try out that many of them because I already know the formula of Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, and the colors just weren't my favorite, and the gloss was a little bit too thick and chunky for me, especially with the glitter in it. But these two I definitely would recommend from the line. But yeah, enough of me rambling about the collection. It's definitely Serena approved. I really do love it. So now on to the tutorial so you guys can see how I created this look. Alright guys, so for the first color that I'm going to use, I'm going to be taking the shade Loungy. All the shade names are on the back. So yeah, this one is called Loungy. This pinky, not pinky, it's kind of like a peachy shade almost. So I'm going to take this one as my transition color just on a fluffy BH Cosmetics brush and just put this in my crease just to start off the smoky eye. Alright, so after that Loungy shade is applied, I'm going to be taking the shade called Wanderlust. It's this really pretty like burnt orange shade. I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe M518 brush and then just putting that in my crease as well. Going a little bit lower so you can still see that Loungy color, but going low so you can like blend it together. But don't go too high because you still want to see this shade right here. So just adding that one to my crease. Alright, then I'm just going to go back into that Loungy light peach shade and then put it on the top of by my brow bone, kind of, just so I can get that color back in on the transition. Alright, so now for the fun part, I'm going to be taking the shade, I believe this one is Finders Keepers, I believe, yeah. Finders Keepers. So I'm going to be taking Finders Keepers, this sparkly black shade right here. I'm just going to be putting that on my lid with an Anastasia just brush that comes with all of their standard palettes. I'm taking the flat side and I'm going to just be tapping in it first. So just make sure you tap, don't rub, just because you don't want to have too much fallout because it is a black shade, especially if you have your face makeup on already. But I wouldn't recommend doing your face first if you're doing a look like this. But just tap into it, and then I'm just going to be patting it on there and keep patting up till I reach just about here. Don't go too high up because you can't take that back, especially if you're using a black. Just make sure you go like halfway into your crease, and then I'm going to take the clean side of the blending brush and start blending upwards. So just don't go too high with this shade. Alright, so once you have it applied on halfway into the crease, I'm going back, oh shit, I'm going back with that Morphe brush and then dipping it into the orangey brown color called Wanderlust, and then just blending the two together just because you don't want any harsh lines. You want it all to look seamless, so blend away, and if the black ends up fading, just keep adding more, just don't go too high with it. Alright, so now I'm just going to be popping on some mascara and lashes. All that information will be down below in the down bar, so I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I probably look crazy as hell right now, but I promise you it will get better. I just put on some lashes, even though you can't see them that well, but I put on some lashes. Again, all that info will be down the down bar. But now I'm just going to move on and do my face. I'm going to just skip out on that part because I always do that, and I'm probably going to be filming my foundation routine or something like that soon, so stay tuned for that. But I'm just going to skip the foundation just because it's not really a part of the review and tutorial for the Iluvsarahii collection. So I'll get back to you guys when I do my lower lash line and put on my highlight, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I finished my base makeup for the most part. I just gotta do the highlight and the lower lash line. So now for the lower lash line, I'm gonna be doing the same thing I did on the top of my lid. So first taking that shade called Loungy and putting that underneath my lids with a M507 brush from Morphe. And make sure you connect the outer edge of your eyeshadow to the lower lash line so there's not a gap. Then I'm going to be taking that shade Wanderlust and putting that right below the Loungy shade. Then I'm taking that Loungy shade on a fluffier brush and just putting it all down in here, just so it doesn't look like a tiny bit of shadow. I want it to like kind of blend down towards like right here. So just blend this out, smoke it out too. Alright, and then for the fun part, I'm going to be taking this really pretty blue turquoisey shade called Palma. And I'm going to be taking it on just a BH Cosmetics like flat little brush. I'm going to be putting it on my lower lash line, smudging it out so it looks really pretty and like cute or whatever down there to add a little pop of color. I'm just going to wet my brush with a little bit of rose water and then put it down there. Make sure your brush isn't too wet though. Make sure it's kind of damp. I don't know if I'm even in focus because I can't see with all this black shadow on my eyes. So hopefully I'm in focus. So you don't want to blend this blue color down. You're going to want to bring it right up to that lower lash line, right underneath your lashes, and then you're going to blend it out with a matte shade later. Just don't bring it too far down because you don't want to accentuate your under eye bags. And then just taking that shade Wanderlust and then mixing it with the Palma shade underneath so it's not a harsh line. Taking that fluffy brush again, blending everything together. And then wiping away the excess. Alright, for my inner corners, I'm going to be taking the shade, I think this is Poquito Mas. I love this shade, it's super pretty. I'm just going to take that in my inner corner and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Sun Glow. So just these two right here. Alright, so now I'm going to do a trick I always like to do, taking my dip brow in the shade Ebony by ABH and putting it on my waterline, just because I don't want it to be too dark down there, since we do have that colorful blue shade. Just put any kind of like dark brown kind of color on your waterline. Alright guys, so for my favorite part, we're going to be applying the Iluvsarahii xoxo Colors Bathe highlight, you guys. This shit is unreal. I have used it before and it is so pretty, you guys. So I'm just going to be taking it on my Morphe M510 brush, and you don't even need any spray. These things are super pigmented, so just gonna swirl my brush in it and highlight Oasis. Like, do you see that? Like one little stroke. They did that, bruh. Serena did that. Alright, and I know you guys are gonna be mad at me because I don't have any Dose of Colors lip products from the Iluvsarahii collection, but I did have the lip gloss, the Brio lip gloss. But I put it on and it was like really like, I don't know, like I like my lip gloss is kind of liquidy, not liquid, but like not too thick, as I would say, I guess. And then I could feel the glitter sparkles in it, and like I was rubbing my lips together and I could feel it. And I don't know, Dose of Colors lip glosses aren't my favorite type of formula. I tried that one for the first time and it wasn't my favorite, so I did end up taking that one back. I'm sorry guys, but if you guys want to see what that one looks like, I do have an Instagram video, like an Instagram tutorial up on my IG if you guys want to check that out, at Serena with 4A's_MUA. So I do have a little mini tutorial on there if you want to see how the gloss looks, but I did end up returning it after that because I just didn't like it. So sorry about that guys, but I will be using the Kylie Lip Pencil and Brown Sugar to line my lips, just to prep for liquid lipstick. But my liquid lip is by Dose of Colors. Their formula is super good, so I'm taking this one in the shade Knock on Wood and just applying that on my lips. Alright, and then for gloss, I'm taking my NYX Lingerie gloss in the shade Clear. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand and then use a brush to apply it, just so I don't get the wand dirty. Alright, so I'm just going to be finishing this look off by taking my two favorite setting sprays. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter and then the Morphe one. So I'm just going to be spraying my face and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so that's the end of this review slash tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful in some way, shape, or form, and like kind of got inspired by it or wanted to buy the products, or honestly anything you took from this video positive, I appreciate. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and also click those bell notification buttons to be notified every time I post. And also follow me on all my social media sites. You guys know the drill. They will all be linked down below in the down bar, as well as the end card of this video. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Alright, bye guys.
You keep doing me how you want. You just might end up all alone. But be careful and watch your tone. I know it's bitches in your phone.